Jane Doe in the Epstein lawsuit against JPMorgan are now seeking to recall CEO Jamie Dimon for an additional deposition. You remember that Jamie Dimon went in for a deposition that lasted more or less an entire day in this Epstein lawsuit against JPMorgan. The lawsuit accuses JPMorgan of allowing Jeffrey Epstein, the now deceased sex predator, to get away with his crimes for years because they didn't report them to the government or law enforcement, even though they had evidence inside the bank, allegedly, that Epstein was engaged in sex trafficking. Now, the lawyers for Jane Doe in this case are seeking to redepose Jamie Dimon, the CEO, as well as two other JPMorgan executives. And the reason is because they say JPMorgan has released documents to them that are material to the case, but released those documents after Jamie Dimon gave his initial deposition, and they say that's not fair. They want to have a chance to ask Dimon about the documents at issue here that have been released late to them, they say. We don't know what's in these crucial documents, but in the letter to the lawyers, to the judge, the lawyers here are saying that, in fact, the documents are material to the case and provide new information about what JPMorgan knew at the time. So the three people at issue here: Jamie Dimon, obviously the CEO, also Mary Erdos, a high-ranking private wealth management executive at JPMorgan, and Mary Casey, who the lawyers say was Epstein's banker within JPMorgan's private bank for approximately a decade between 2000 and 2010. So those are the three officials that the lawyers now want to have redeposed in this Epstein case. We'll see whether the judge agrees with that request. And we'll reach out to JPMorgan, of course, and bring in anything they have to say as well, guys. Back over to you.